What up, YouTube? It's your boy Rob on the 2023 BMW S1000 XR. Thought I'd take a little ride this morning. It's been a minute since I posted a video. Wanted to see how things are going with you guys these days. Me, things are going okay. I've been very busy with work. A lot going on worldwide, so it's definitely keeping me busy at work, which is a good thing. I'd rather be busy than not. Haven't been riding much lately. I've been doing a lot of maintenance on a couple of my bikes, the FZ10 or MT10 and the Super Tenere. Pretty much done with all the maintenance work that I've had to do, so it's time to get back on the streets and do some riding. A lot of talk these days about the future of motorcycling. Prices for motorcycles are not low, although I suspect at some point prices will come down because people simply aren't purchasing motorcycles these days. The economic situation, a lot of instability with regards to jobs, so a lot of people are deciding to spend their money on more necessary things like groceries and mortgage and car payments and that kind of thing, health insurance. So yeah, the environment these days is pretty rough. But there are alternatives out there for folks who are thinking about getting into motorcycling. You don't have to buy a brand new, super expensive motorcycle to get into the sport. Get yourself a used motorcycle. Lots of good deals out there to be had on Facebook Marketplace and other sites, Cycle Trader. You don't have to buy the top of the line newest motorcycle to get into the sport. And the same goes to motorcycling gear. You can get some decent gear out there on the market relatively cheap, used. I bought my leather pants that I wear at the track used. I think the regular price is close to $400 or $500. I got them for like $40. So if you can find something used and in good shape, good condition, go for it. Don't buy a used helmet. But anything else, in my opinion, is fair game. Fair game. So far this summer, it hasn't been overly hot here in South Texas. Last 2 summers, oh my goodness, it's been burning up. 2 years ago, we had a record number of days over 100 degrees. Last year, we had several days over 100 degrees, but this year, so far, it hasn't been that bad. A lot of rain, which we need, but it hasn't been all that hot. Yeah, so speaking of rain, I guess most of you know about the floods that occurred in this area up in Kerrville, which is not very far from where I live. And I ride up there quite often. Beautiful, beautiful area. Absolutely gorgeous area. But unfortunately, floods came through and really impacted a lot of lives. People lost lives, lost their businesses, their homes. It was pretty bad. But luckily the community up there, they are all coming together and helping each other out. So these type of things brings people together for a little while anyway. Ladies out today, getting their workout in. All right. Yeah, I need to do a lot more working out. Starting to gain a little bit too much weight. Nice and overcast today. Like I said in previous videos, this is my favorite weather condition to ride in. I've got to stop and forgot to buckle up my helmet, so I'll stop in a minute, take care of that, and continue on the ride. Alright, fix this helmet real quick and continue on. Alright, I think we're good. So fellas, I just picked up this Uniden radar detector, the R4. Picked it up, I picked it up a while ago actually. Last November, October, November. I'm just now mounting it on the bike. I've got to say, this thing is pretty good. If you're riding a bike like the S1000XR, you definitely need a radar detector. Find myself going just over the speed limit a lot more than I thought. So it's good to have a little insurance policy when it comes to that. But yeah, it was pretty easy to set up. Very easy to set up. Easy to use, and the mounting, I got all the mounting equipment from Amazon, and if you guys are interested, I'll post that in the description section of the video. But yeah, pretty solid mount, haven't had any issues with it. I've been riding with it for about a month, maybe a month and a half. I did a pretty fast ride out on the Three Sisters and held up pretty good. So I've got this mount set up on the on this bike and the MT10, and I need to set it up on the Gold Wing and Super Tenere. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, definitely pick up one of these radar detectors or something similar, just to give you a little extra insurance. And also, don't forget to wear the gear. We've had a tremendous number of accidents here in Texas this year, motorcycle accidents, a lot of fatalities, and a good number of those fatalities were with riders who chose not to wear helmets. Which, hey, I get it. Do what you want to do. Life is about choices. You guys are grown, so you're free to make your own choices, but dang, at the very least, put a helmet on. See, the last thing I want to do is leave my loved ones with a burden. Get myself in an accident and be in one of those situations where I've got to be taken care of for the rest of my life. Screw that. I'm not giving up riding, but I will do what I need to do to protect myself on these roads. I wear all the gear: helmet, boots, jacket, gloves, riding pants, and yeah, recently, as of last year, I've been rocking airbag vest. Yeah, I know wearing the gear is inconvenient at times, but hey, it beats the alternative of either being dead or permanently injured. And for me, this gear gets very hot here in South Texas. That's why I choose to ride in the morning when it's a little overcast, and I try to stay away from congested areas where there's a lot of other traffic and stoplights and all that. So just figure out ways to mitigate the risk and work within those guardrails, and you should be all good to go. But yeah, there's no way I'm giving up riding no time soon. I'm gonna head back towards San Antonio. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. You guys stay safe out there, and I will talk to you later. Peace. I love the sound of that engine. Inline 4, baby, inline 4.